Welcome to the first YouTube CJ Miller exclusive. You guys hold on 1 second. Hello? Hey, Monica. Slow down, slow down, slow down. You guys give me 1 second. You're more than welcome to listen. Okay? You met a guy. He took you out on a date a couple of times. Okay. Okay, you really thought that he was into you. He spent a little money. You guys had a good time. And then all of a sudden the call stopped. Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions. How many dates did you guys go on exactly? 5. Okay. Did you have sex with this guy? Okay, that's the first no-no. You know, Monica, let me share this with you and take it for what it's worth. You've made it like the last 3 or 4 guys you've dated, you've made it a habit of picking guys that manipulate your joy, peace, and happiness. I mean, look, okay, I know when you first meet these guys, you're really, really happy and you want them to like you. And it's like you kind of showcase, you open up the treasures of your heart and you give these guys an open smorgasbord of everything that is directly connected to your heart. And you can't do that because when you give these guys everything in the first 4 or 5 dates, guess what? They have everything. In a sense, you've given them the reins to your heart. Now they know how to control you. And, okay. What do I mean by manipulate your joy, peace, and happiness? Well, I mean, okay, think about the last guy you dated, Tyrone. When you were dating Tyrone, Tyrone knew exactly what made you tick in a matter of 2 weeks because you told him everything. You told him how you came from a family that wasn't really affectionate. And so he knew the way to activate you emotionally was to either give you affection or not give you affection. Had you never showed him that side of you in the first few weeks of dating him, he would have never had that authority or he would have never had the ability to control you. So, and it's actually the same thing that Jake did when you were dating Jake. Jake only told you what you wanted to hear when it benefited him. First, Jake knew that you grew up in a household just like Tyrone, to where your father and your mother didn't really express a lot of affection. And so at first they were affectionate towards you in the first week and then the second week. And then slowly but surely they begin to manipulate that affection by only affirming you or only congratulating you or only really saying positive things when it benefited them. Like when he needed you to come help him get his car out of the shop and he didn't have the money. Or when you got out of your bed at 2 a.m. to go pick him up because he got a DUI. But you didn't want to do it, but he over medicated you in the area of affection because he knew that was your hot button. You have to stop doing that. This is what I want you to try. Just listen to me. Listen to me. I know you think you have the answers. This is what I want you to try. Because the last 4 or 5 guys that you've dated or the last 4 or 5 guys that you've went out with, this has always been the outcome. You always end up hurt and you call me. You have to, and it's something that you're going to have to practice, but you have to make it an everyday practice that when you meet these guys, you don't give them your heart on a platter in the first week or the second week or the third week. You have to make sure that what makes you happy and what makes you smile and the things that your heart are directly linked to, you have to administer that to these guys in small doses. Because that way, if the relationship sours, they don't have your entire heart. But if you give them your entire heart, guess what? They have everything. Now they know how to control you. You know, it's kind of like, although a ship can be really big, but the rotor is really, really small. Well, wherever that thing turns, that's where the entire ship is going to go. So in a sense, your relationships have been like that. But if you don't give them everything that's directly linked to your heart, they don't have that authority. So try to administer the good parts about yourself to these guys in slow doses. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? Don't give them that in its entirety, because once you give them everything, they have everything. Okay? Try that and tell me how it works. All right, darling. Take care. Sorry about that, guys. Obviously, you heard the conversation. If any of that will work in your guys' relationship, please feel more than happy to use it. And if anybody asks, this has been another CJ Miller Wisdom Nugget moment. You guys take care.